All right, guys, we got another video here. This one may be a little different than the rest. Let's listen to this woman and see what she has to say.
I'm gonna be brutally honest with y'all for a second. I started making videos and calling women out on the error of their ways in 2015 before it was popular to do so. Because I, as a woman, understand what men can go through when dealing with women. The main women who yell that other women that understand the plight of men are pick-me's are the main ones not getting picked by any damn body. And that's their problem. See, it's an ego thing. When you hear me giving advice and telling you the error of your ways and what you could possibly be doing wrong, you feel like, how dare she? Who the hell does she think she is? When you know most of what I'm saying is true, but you're too egotistical to admit it. You feel personally attacked because a hit dog will holler.
Now, so far from what she's saying, I'm definitely digging. I'm feeling what she's talking about. And when it comes to other women, that is spot on, man. A lot of women don't like being told the truth. They don't like hearing the truth. They don't like looking in the mirror, okay? Because it becomes bothersome to them when you show them who they truly are. That's a big issue, guys. And there's a lot of women out here, from my personal experience, from my mother alone, guys, that I could go into paragraphs and chapters in where they don't necessarily like to admit that they are wrong. They refuse to apologize. They're stubborn as hell. And that's a lot of women out here, guys. That is how it is out here for a lot of men. And a lot of the average men and below, they have to deal with a lot of eating shit. I'll say it that way. There's a lot of that going on to get to the sugar per se. And it's not worth it, guys. I'm just telling you guys now, if you're listening, if you're an average looking guy, if you're an average guy, period, there's things you can do to avoid these pitfalls, guys. But let's finish and continue with what she's talking about and find out and get to the bottom of this.
See, women who are truly happy in their life and their relationships don't have time to be concerned with what other women are doing because they're focused on their own home and relationship. They don't have the time to be petty, bitter, or envious of other women because they're confident enough in themselves to not even let certain things get to them. But there are a ton of women who think that if you don't blindly follow their narrative, that everything they say is right and anything a man says is wrong, that makes you a pick-me. How about we're just mature enough to not equate all men to being some lesser gender to women? How about we're not enslaved to some baggage from a past relationship? How about we're not gonna play victim to our own circumstances, a lot of which are self-inflicted?
Yo, the thing where she's talking about one man can make one woman hate all men. This is this R. Kelly song that I love to this day. And he's basically saying that a lot of women, and she's saying it as well, that they get into a relationship and they have a bad go of it, right? And so moving forward, what do? Every guy that they see that ex-boyfriend, they see that person that did them wrong, did them dirty, whatever you want to call it. And they use that, and guess who suffers? The next guy in line, okay? So that guy who's dating this girl that he thought was cute and he had, maybe he thought she had something going on. When he later finds out and gets to know her a little bit better, she's tainted, okay? She's damaged goods, guys. And he had nothing to do with it. But guess who pays for it? Him. And guess who else pays for it? Everybody after that. Until you can get yourself together, and I'm talking to women out there if you're listening, until you can get your own situations taken care of internally, guys, you're not going to be any good for any of these men out here. I'm just keeping it real. Until you can get past that and get over whatever it is that you have inside of you that is bothering you and handle that, there's going to be problems moving forward, okay? So if you're out here trying to date guys and you're going through these motions, you might want to take a step back and hit that reset button. All right, let's continue.
How about we're women enough who can appreciate and understand that men too have emotions and deserve the same empathy women get? Because contrary to popular belief, men are human too. I know, crazy, right? It's not about being a pick-me. It's about being a real woman who doesn't conform to the idea that men are here to serve women, and being responsible enough to say that women have a lot of effed up ways about them. Y'all sound so stupid every single time your first reaction is to call a woman a pick-me me for not jumping on your lonely ass bandwagon to emasculate and belittle all men.
See, women hate when other women have men's backs. They cannot stand that. All right. That's why they call them names like pick me and all of that, because they should be on our side. We should all stick together. Wrong or right? See, that's when it comes to women, most of them tend to stick together and they have the same mindset, even if they don't necessarily agree with what another woman is doing, guys. They won't come out and say, look, that's straight up wrong. I wouldn't go there. No, even if they feel in their heart that this isn't right, she's not doing what she's supposed to do, they're not going to say anything. But women like this will step outside of that box and we'll call it like they see it. And we need more women like this, okay? We need more women showcasing the actual problems out here in the dating scene, okay, when it comes to women and what kind of baggage they carry. Because women will refuse to admit that it's them. They will always blame the men, and that's what you see from the majority of them. I'm not saying everyone, because I'm looking at one right now who is an exception to this rule. But I am telling you guys that a lot of these women out here refuse to take accountability for their own shortcomings. They will not do it. They will take it to the grave, okay? I'm just being honest. I can't make this up, guys. I mean it. All right. They need to look in the mirror and say, hey, I've been through 3 relationships that are all bad. They never ended well. Could it possibly be something that I had done? Could it be my fault? Is there something that I'm not doing right? And they never look at that. If they do, it's a split second and they move on and they dismiss it. Like, no, it can't be me. It's got to be the guy. Okay. And that's what we need more out here. We need more accountability from women. If you were taking more accountability, I promise you, the transition would become a lot smoother. It really would. I'm being honest, and this is a man's perspective, somebody who's married now, somebody who's been out here, guys, somebody who has spun the block, okay, on a numerous occasion. All right, I'm telling you guys this from experience, man. I am. Listen to your fellow woman, the ones who are making sense out here. All right. Let's continue.
And then when men stop giving a damn about you and start treating you any kind of way, you cry victim. When you had zero intention of or even trying to understand his side and what he goes through as a man. Being a woman doesn't mean you're automatically some superior gender. We all have our flaws, our faults, our wrongs, but also moments when we're right and deserve to be heard and given that respect. When real women value real men, that should be appreciated and shown love and respect when it's due. That same respect should also be given when letting another woman know when she's on bullshit and needs to do better. If me letting other women know when they're wrong makes me a pick me, then hell, I'll be that all day, because I sure as hell don't want to be one of these women that are on a sole mission to bash and degrade men. That could never be me, and you shouldn't want it to be you either. So before you decide to call another woman a pick me, ask yourself, who the hell is picking you?
That was delicious. That was absolutely delicious. It was beautiful. This woman is beautiful. Giving her props right now. Just want people watching, especially women who are watching this, to know that, hey, this channel is not a channel where we bash women. This is not what we do here. The only thing I do here, the majority of these videos, I focus on what can be done, what can be told, okay, from a man's perspective, to help women out there and to help men come together and try to make shit work. Okay, it's that simple. It's that simple, guys. I use my experiences. I use the things that I've been through. I use the things that I've seen other people go through, my parents, friends, whatever, okay, go through, and look at that stuff through a different lens and try to come up with solutions for a lot of this stuff, man, okay? Because if we don't come together and realize our own faults, man, it's just not going to happen. Things are not going to work out. And that's why it's what it is now today, guys. The dating scene is a cesspool out here, and I'm just being honest, guys. It's just not in a good state right now, okay? And a lot of women out here are the cause of it. They're not going to admit it, guys. They're not going to say that, but that's the facts. And this is a woman here. I didn't say it. You're not hearing it from a guy. Okay. She's literally saying it right now. And there are women out there like this. There are women out there who actually understand the plight of the man and what he has to deal with. Okay. And those are women you usually see with marriages. Those are women you usually see with significant others, okay? Boyfriends, long-term situations, all right? These are ones that actually are appreciated because they understand. And I'm not sitting here telling you, hey, do it our way or else. No, as men, we are simple creatures, guys. We don't try to complicate anything. All right. We want a sandwich every now and then, some ass and maybe some lemonade. Okay. And just left to our own devices. We don't want a lot. We don't ask for a lot. All right. But women tend to complicate things on a whole new level a lot of the time. And that's something that we do not like to deal with. All right. There's more to it than that, guys. That's the tip of the iceberg there. But as you can see in this video, she was laying it down. She was giving us some knowledge. Well, I'd have to say she was giving some women knowledge because we already know this. But I want to thank this young lady here for dropping some dimes. Okay. And I think you all understand where I'm coming from here and where she's coming from. So with that being said, guys, I'm going to get out of here. I want to thank everybody for coming out and watching the video. Please, if you like it, hit the like and subscribe button, guys. This is a new channel and I'm going to be dropping videos on a regular basis. So if you want more videos like this, then go ahead and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next video.